Hey Confidence, it's me, your host Faithful of Tell Faithful Podcast, the space where your voices are heard and your stories matter. If you've been here before, welcome back. If this is your first time, I'm so glad you tuned in. Can you believe that today is actually the last day in the year 2025? I'm super excited. And I always feel this way every last day of the year. I always feel this thing, I don't know, but there's always this excited feeling I always have on the last day of each year because it helps me look forward to what the next year will bring. I'm always full of expectations on the last day of each year, and I'm always full of gratitude. So today's episode is going to be more about gratitude, and I'm so happy that I'm having this episode. I'm having this, you know, this conversation with you. Not really an actual conversation, but anyway, you know how it is here. Now, maybe you're listening on your bed with your phone in your hand, or maybe you're sweeping the house, or you're just moving around without knowing exactly what you're doing, or maybe you've stepped outside for fresh air. However, you're listening, I'm really excited that you're here with me. And this is not going to be like our other episodes, but before we step into it, I want to remind you that this episode is the last episode of 2025. So the next episode we're going to have is next week, and it's actually going to be season 2 of Tell Faithful Podcast. I'm super excited. Like, I'm really excited. I don't know if anyone's excitement can beat mine right now, but I'm super duper excited. So let's just have a small juice. You see, this year, like I said in the previous episode, this year showed me shege in different ways, like in very diverse ways. This year showed me shege. In fact, it showed me shege pro max. But as a tough girl I am, I chested everything. I'm really tough. The world cannot pull me down. The shege I've seen in 2025, I won't even wish it on my enemy. But in all, we pull through. You see, some days I woke up gingered. Other days I woke up and I just said, God, I beg, help me. Schoolwork alone tested my patience. Yeah? Nobody told me that final year was this hectic and stressful. Nobody prepared me for the hassle. And when I faced it, I wasn't prepared. But I'm so thankful to God that He gave me the grace to withstand whatever it is that came my way. And even when I was reading, like there are words I was reading, and I felt like, do these words really exist? Especially when it comes to the course I'm studying. And I start asking myself, how do I even get to pen down these words in the exam hall? But I'm so grateful that I'm actually I'm having my way around those words. And now I know how to spell those words. So I'm really grateful for that. And you see, trying to stay focused was another place I had issues with. Because when you're trying to focus on this particular thing, something else is calling out to you, and you also need to focus. Like, how on earth am I supposed to focus on diverse things at the same time? There were also days I was doing well, and there were days I was just managing. And you know what? Both days still count. So looking back now, honestly, I'm really grateful. First off, I'm grateful for life. Because you see, waking up every morning is not by power, neither is it by might. It's by the grace of God. Being alive alone, being able to complain about stress, even having the energy to be tired, all of that means life is still there. Do you know how many times you wake up in the morning to hear of the bad news about something that happened around you, something that happened to someone? It's maybe an accident, it's maybe a sudden loss, it's maybe an illness that claimed the life of a person. And it has never happened to you. Neither has it happened to anyone close to you. It's something to be grateful for. And this year reminded me that life itself is a blessing we should never joke with. So I'm never joking with that thing called life. Nah. I'm also grateful for health. Yeah. After life comes health. Even on days when my body said, I'm tired. Like this year, my body said loads of, I'm tired. And I'm really happy that even after being tired, I still found the strength to keep moving on. There were days that stress showed up as headaches. There were days I didn't even sleep well, but I still had to show up. And my body carried me through lectures. It carried me through responsibilities. It carried me through moments I didn't even know I had the strength for. Honestly, I'm really thankful for that. Next, I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for the people who checked on me, even if it was just a, have you eaten? How's your day going? I'm also grateful for the ones who supported me in their own way. I know that family is not perfect, but it's grounding, and it reminds you that you're not alone in this life. So I'm super duper grateful for family. Next, I'm grateful for friends. I'm grateful for the people who stayed consistent in my life. I'm grateful for those who laughed with me when I laughed, those who cried with me when I cried, those who lent me their shoulders to lean on, those who held my hand every step along the way this year. I'm really grateful for them. I'm really grateful for even those who sent me random messages to check in on me. And will it be shocking to say that I'm grateful for those friends who faded away? I'm grateful for, honestly, I'm grateful for those people whose friendship with me ended this year because it meant that they were actually not supposed to be in my life. So I'm really grateful for them. And I'm grateful for those friendships that I'm going to fade in 2026 because 2026 is going to be aura for aura. If you see me, I see you. You don't see me, I don't see you. So I'm really, really grateful for all of that because you see, friendship this year taught me a lot too. Honestly, it taught me lessons. It taught me about effort. It taught me about boundaries. It taught me about love. It taught me about knowing when to hold on and when to let go without bitterness. And I'm really grateful for all of that. Next, I'm also grateful for those little things we overlook. I'm grateful for the food to eat. You know, there are some times when you wake up like this, there's no food to eat. There are times when you wake up or when you even sleep. And before you sleep, you start thinking, what am I going to eat tomorrow? There's no hope for tomorrow. But when tomorrow comes, something just comes up. Like I had a really great testimony this year. It's one that came up when all hope was lost. Yet God showed up for me. God came through for me. And I recall when someone said, a lecturer of mine said, he actually asked us in class during lectures, he said, do you believe that there is a God? I don't know, but he has his own, I don't know what to call it, but he just has this thing about God that's really confusing. Each time he starts talking about God, I just close my earbuds because I don't want to hear it. It's really confusing. It actually makes no sense because what he's actually trying to tell us, to me, it doesn't make sense. Because how can you ask me if there's actually a God? If you believe that there is God and there is devil, if you believe this or that, any conversation that has to do with God, I really take it important. And I'm really careful about the stuff that I let into my ears when it has to do with God. So he asked something. He said, do you believe there's a God of 11th hour? And people were having their own opinions, people were putting their own opinions, but I didn't even mind to talk about it because deep down within me, I know that there is a God of 11th hour who always shows up for me, who always comes through for me. And that testimony was like, it was a quiet one, but it really meant a lot to me. God showed up for me in a time when I had almost lost hope. He came through for me, and I'm really grateful for that. I'm grateful for the fact that Despite the tough times I've had, He has always given me the strength to pull through. I'm really grateful for, especially food. Honestly, having what to eat is a huge flex that a lot of people underrate. Having food to eat, not just food to eat, good food to eat, it's actually a flex that shouldn't be overlooked. So I'm really grateful for that. I'm grateful for data to browse here. I'm grateful for the data I have to browse and upload my podcast, the episodes. I'm grateful for my confidants. I'm grateful for the people who listen to my podcast, to the episodes. I'm really grateful for you. I'm even grateful for Nepal. I'm grateful for NEPA because I use NEPA to actually power my devices, which I used to work and edit the episodes. So I'm grateful for NEPA. I'm grateful for my neighbors. I'm grateful for my environment. I'm grateful. In fact, I'm just grateful for everything around me. I'm so grateful because all these things, they really add up. So if this year didn't go how you planned, please relax, chill, okay? Because you're not alone. Sometimes the win is not giving up. Sometimes the win is just staying. Sometimes the win is surviving and still having hope. And if there's anything you should hold on to as the year comes to an end, it is hope. Hope for 2026, because for me, I already believe that 2026 is going to be what? It's going to be better. It's going to be better. The best is yet to come. And if you're entering this new year without plenty plans, that is okay. It's really nice for you not to set too much goals for the year. Set goals that can be achieved and work towards them, because let me say this to you, you don't need to rush life. You don't rush life. Destiny can be delayed, but it can never be denied. And that's something I always hold on to. That it can be delayed, but never denied. What is yours will surely come to you. The only thing you need to do is work towards it. And my darling, you're going to see it come to an actualization. Because growth, it doesn't need to be loud. Please take those tiny steps. Take those quiet steps. And before you know it, the world is gonna hear your name. The world is gonna know who you are. And my lovely confidence, I'm rooting for you. So please have hope. Like I said before, have hope. If there's anything you need in 2026, it is hope. And as this year comes to an end, you need that hope. You need that hope to move forward. You need that hope to thrive. You need that hope in whatever you do. Hope and faith. You know my name is Faithful. Oh, I'm really happy for this my name. Because this my name is a blessing to me. Even if I forget to have faith in God, my name always reminds me that you actually embody that quality. You actually embody that particular thing that you need, that the world needs, and you bear that name, Faithful. So why can't you be faithful? So I'm really faithful, and I have faith in God. My faith in God never wavers, because if I don't trust God, who am I going to trust? If I don't have faith in God, who am I going to have faith in? Because man will surely disappoint you, but God never disappoints. So as this year ends tonight, please, I need you to be kind to yourself. Don't beat yourself too much. You have tried. In fact, you did well. You did exceedingly great this year. And I'm grateful that you are here with me today. And I believe that in the next episode, you're also going to be with me. So wherever you're listening from today, I hope today feels light. I hope joy finds you. I hope peace finds you. And I hope that this new year we are entering into, because I have faith and I have confidence that you, me, our families, we are all going to enter into 2026. And by this time tomorrow, would be singing Happy New Year. So I hope that this new year, it will meet you with peace, it will meet you with laughter, it will meet you with better days, and it will meet you with strong faith in God. We're going to come together. So this is me telling you my wonderful confidence in advance. Happy New Year 2026. Here we come. Once again, Happy New Year. This is Faithful, your favorite host, signing off.
You've just listened to Tell Faithful Podcast, the space where your voice is heard and your story matters. Don't keep this to yourself. Share it, subscribe, and invite someone into our Confidence family. New episodes drop every Wednesday at 10 a.m. West African Time, 5 a.m. Eastern Time on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever you listen to your favorite tunes from. Until next time, keep shining and keep telling your story. This is Tell Faithful Podcast, where your voices are heard and your stories matter.